if you're an online fitness coach right now, there are 6 characteristics or traits that you need to adopt if you want to become highly successful. I'm going to put air quotes because everyone has their own definition of successful, but I'm talking if you are an online fitness coach and you want to hit 6 figures, multi 6 figures, 7 figures. These are the 6 characteristic traits to actually take over. Okay, so number 1, they are relentless in their vision. So they have extreme clarity. And I'm not talking like, yeah, I want to be here. It's like, it's fucking annoyingly clear. The vision is like, I want to be here in this time frame doing this thing. Okay. At TCT, we have something called the Life Blueprint. Okay. And we get all of our clients pretty much immediately to fill this out. And effectively, what we try and create is the relentless clarity, vision, where I want to be, what's my driver, why do I want to do this. And if you have insane levels of clarity, you are going to get to any fucking goal in the world because you are granular in every single decision that you make to get to that goal. So say, for example, if something comes to you, some stressful comes to you, or there's a decision that needs to be made in the business, if it's not totally fucking aligned with the end goal, they're not going to do it. If it aligns with the end goal, they're going to go. Okay. So actually, with having really ridiculous clarity within the vision, the speed of decisions is really fast. If you have fast decisions in business, you scale. But effectively, like the ones who fucking win in this game are so granular and so clear in what they want to achieve. So for my vision and my business, my own business, not fitness coaching, fitness business mentoring, I want to take this business from where it is right now, multi 7 figures, to 8 figures. Okay, that's my whole entire fucking goal. That's my whole entire drive and desire right now. And everything that I do from a daily basis is around that fucking thing. Nothing else. If something comes to me and it's outside of that goal, I will fuck it off faster than you can say parallelogram. Is a quick, fast-paced no. Okay, so I kind of just bat this out of the way. I really, really, really want you to have relentless clarity with everything that you do. You need to have an absolute North Star and end goal in your mind if you want to succeed, especially this year. Okay. Number 2, by the way, I've got bullet points here. So if you see me peeling off to the right a little bit, full transparency, I'm operating off notes just because I wrote this. And I don't want to get sidestepped because I feel like the 6 are really important, especially the last one, by the way. They are decisive under uncertainty. Okay. So like there's going to be days in business where like just shit goes wrong. I talk about this all the time within TCT. Like, there's going to be days where you want to punch a brick wall, headbutt a wall. Like, there's going to be days like that. However, there's going to be like hell days. There's that meme of a dog in a house, and it's like, this is fine. And it's like burning everything, right? Sometimes days in business are like that, right? But the really high level, the most successful business owners that I have ever seen are really decisive when things are uncertain, when things are a bit shit. That's when they switch on and come alive, right? So it's easy to operate a business when everything is going well, right? It's hard to operate a business when things are fucking going wrong. The ones who win are the ones who are very decisive no matter what happens in the business. If something's fucking up, they're like, interesting. That sucks. We're going to go do this. And then it's super fucking quick. They're like, okay, stress. Okay, this. And it's so quick. It's almost like Alien, right? And the reason why the people who hit 6 figures, multi 6 figures, 7 figures, 8 figures, they're aliens. Like there's a fucking massive reason why people who get to these goals, and I'd include myself into that, they're not normal. They're the 1%. Like they're just not normal. They're so crazy, right? But the reason for that is because everyone else would panic and everyone else would fucking run away. Some of the best entrepreneurs that I know run towards fires because they know running towards fires gets them to that next level. Okay, so if you want to go from 5-figure a year online coach, you're going to have to run to a fire, through a fire, to get to 6. As long as you understand that, and as long as you are very clear and decisive on that end goal, and you're really fast paced with decisions, you're going to be absolutely fine. So relentless clarity, decisive under uncertainty. 3, leads and hires above themselves. Okay, so in terms of the leadership side, they are fucking leaders, right? So that's kind of obvious for most people, right? So if you are an online coach and you are skipping meals, skipping training, doing some absolute bullshit, then like no one's going to respect you, no one's going to respond to you, no one's hiring a fat PT, right? So you have to lead, number 1, in 2 areas, right? Because if you're going to hit 6 figures, multi 6 figure 7, you're probably going to have people in the business. So you have to lead in 2 ways. 1, with your prospects. You have to lead the prospects, right? 3 ways. 2, clients. You have to lead your clients, right? Because your clients will, the reason why you're employed as a fitness coach is people can't get to their fitness goals by themselves. So you have to lead them through adversity, right? So they're, I don't know, falling off the bandwagon every 3 days. You have to pinpoint why that's happening, isolate that why that's happening, and then fix the problem. Okay, that's your job. So you have to lead them through the thing, right? You can't lead someone through the thing if you're consistently making that same fucking mistake. No good, right? 3, if you have a team, which you will at that level, you can't lead a team without being a leader. Obvious one, right? But like if you're letting things slide as a business owner, so you're doing something wrong, misspelling, waking up late, like just not being a leader, your whole entire team will do the same thing. There's a massive shift within the fitness business mentoring space where most business mentors will say do not hire, right? And the reason for that is because they're categorically not leaders. A lot of them, and I'm going to say this like in a bit of a brutal manner, but a lot of them are like, I have ADHD, I've got mental health issues, I'm depressed, blah, blah, blah. They're not leaders, they're fucked. And the reason why they can't lead a team is because they themselves can't fucking lead themselves, right? They're like a complete disrespect to their prospects, to their clients, to their team. And the reason why a lot of people are harping on about the fact that you shouldn't have a team, you could do it all by yourself, use a Claude bot. The reason why people are doing that is because they're shit leaders, right? So if you want to be a highly successful CEO, you have to lead yourself to then allow you to lead prospects, to lead your clients, and lead your team. You have to be a fucking leader. You have to be an absolute killer, okay? Number 4, that was a bit of a dig. Number 4, metrics. They are metric obsessed. I actually made a video maybe 2 videos back or maybe 1 video back, but I would definitely go back through that after this video, of course. Definitely go back through that because effectively that will show you the exact business metrics to go and track. I'm actually just going to skip over that because I basically went through the 7 business metrics that you can track. Just go onto my YouTube channel, just type in what metrics to track. I think it's called 7 business metrics to track. Go through that because that will just go through that whole thing in depth. But they are super detailed with business metrics, not Instagram likes, not engagement, not saves, metrics. And like they're super detailed with it, okay? If you ask me about certain metrics within my business, I will at snap of finger click them to you, okay? And that's how detailed you have to be, okay? I know exactly how much it cost me to acquire a customer. I know exactly how much it would be on return. I know my churn rate. I know everything. Anyway, go back through that video. That's number 4. Number 5, protects energy. Any fucking stress in the whole entire world, a lot of very, very high level CEOs, business operators will delete it super quick as well, okay? A lot of people who are stuck at the 4-figure a year, 5-figure a year as an online fitness coach, they have this stress and they like stay heightened with the stress, right? So they have low mental resilience, low mental fortitude, low mental tolerance. But as you grow as a business owner, you are very, very, very headstrong, super headstrong, okay? So as soon as the stress comes in, you protect energy. Also, a very high level CEO, 6-figure, 7-figure, multi-7-figure, 8, they will assess and acknowledge when they feel a bit fucked. So like people who are 4-5 figure a year, they will keep going until they actually burn out. Okay, I actually, by the way, don't think that many people have actually truly experienced true burnout. I think the whole like burnout thing is a bit. I was just checking that's recording then. That was good that it was. I truly think that a lot of people overplay what burnout is. A lot of people's burnout can literally get fixed by a weekend away with the missus, then all of a sudden you reset. Okay, so I would say that me personally, I was very shit and very poor at knowing when I was about to tip over the edge. I can get myself very, very, very close to the line nowadays and be like, I am about to burn out, and I will mentally reset, do something, go on holiday, whatever, just take time off work, come back, reset, and I'm gone. I'm good. But like a lot of 4-figure, 5-figure online fitness coaches, they will just keep driving through that because they think that working hard through predicted burnout is going to fix their shit. It's not. It's 9 times out of 10 going to be the ability to actually pull back and pull away. But they protect their energy. Their circle is very small. Their friends are like, they don't have 20 million friends. They have probably like 3 or 4. Like, if you look at my friends, me personally, if you look at my friends, I have my best friend owns and operates a 8-figure business, and 2 of my other friends are within TCT. We're all trying to do the same thing, grow, scale businesses, right? I keep my energy super tight, super locked in, and if there's a stress involved, delete. But like for you, look at what's actually like quite stressful with you. What energy gets leaked in your day-to-day activity, week to week, that you can just fuck off. Sometimes, by the way, it can be friends. And full transparency, like I have had friends in my own journey. I was actually best friends, or I was friends with someone who I was best friends. I was the best man at the wedding. I no longer speak to them because they just drained the fuck out of my energy. So they're gone, they're deleted. Sounds savage, by the way, but like, business is savage. A lot of businesses, okay? But if it's draining energy, delete. Do what you can to protect energy, because if you can protect energy, you're going to win, because all the energy can go into high leverage, high money making skills, okay? Number 6, final point, extreme ownership, okay? What that effectively means is if something fucking goes wrong, so if something goes wrong in your business, who are you blaming? If it's not you, you're fucked. You're screwed, right? No matter if it's not categorically your fault, it is still going to be your fault because you allowed it to happen in your business. So let's just say, for example, something really catastrophic happened with it in my business. I don't blame my team. I don't blame my ad funnel. I don't blame blah, blah, blah. It's my fault. I have to fix that shit. That's me, okay? So the amount of online fitness coaches that blame someone else for something not working is a joke. And it's the reason why most online fitness coaches will never hit 6 figures and beyond. If you have extreme ownership, if someone tells you what to do, and I see this a lot in the fitness business mentoring space because there's a lot of fucking idiots in this space. However, I see it a lot where a coach has come to me and they've been like, I want to go to you because you're the best mentoring in the game, direct quote. It is true though. And they'll be like, oh, I was with this business mentor, but this business mentor scammed me. And I'll literally stop them in their tracks sometimes. I'm like, they didn't scam you. Like, you can't say that. Even the worst business mentor that I can think of, if you took their advice, you're probably going to come away with an ROI. The advice can be really shit, but if you are well connected, you are acting with conviction, you have extreme ownership. So like if you got a piece of advice and you did it, you can't blame the thing for not working. Blame yourself for being like, yeah, okay, I'll do that. And then you action it. Like you had the choice right then to be like, that doesn't look like it's going to work. I don't want to do that. Is there anything else that we can do? Yeah, what about this? Okay, that looks cool. And then you run with it. Within TCT, by the way, everything that we do and we tell you to do will be met with does this sound okay? Because this is your business. Are you okay with it? Yes or no? And if the answer is no, we're like, okay, what about this? And we'll keep throwing things at you that will actually align with you. Because if you can align with something, you're going to have conviction. If you have conviction, you're going to sell. Okay? But anyway, besides the point, the reason why most mentorships fail, or the reason why people come and they're like, I'm burnt out or I'm burnt by them, the reason for that is because people don't have ownership. And if you had ownership, you would scale so fast because you're like, you know what, that was fucking my fault. Let me just give this other thing a try. Most burnt situations, as in like someone's burnt me, most of it, if you dig into the root cause, which I've done many times, most of it is they pay for something and they expected it to work by not doing anything, right? So one of the first things that we do when I hear something like that, I'm like, hey, if I tell you to do something, don't not do it. Like if you've okayed it and you're like, let's go and crack it, do it. Act with conviction. You've okayed it, do it, right? Now we have like one-to-one support, so like there's less likelihood to fuck up because we're always with you. However, you have to have ownership. So if I tell you what to do and you've okayed it, you've done it. It's not on me, it's on you. You're an owner of your own business, right? So I have a mentor who like tells you what to do, and sometimes I'm like, nah, is there another way? Like, can I do this? What do you think to this? I like it. Right, let's go and run with it. And like, it's ownership, right? So like, again, not everything is someone else's fault. In fact, most of it is your fault, right? So the reason why you are where you are right now is because the decisions that you made prior to this, right? So if you're not happy with your current status, it's because of hundreds of thousands of decisions you made to get to this point, okay? Like you could have made thousands of other decisions to get to a higher point, but then you could have made loads of other decisions that could have got you to a lower point. You are where you are because of the thought processes, the decisions that you've made, right? So if you want to get to that next level, take ownership. Like one of the biggest ones in the world. And by the way, it could sound like a punch in the face right now to you because you're like, he's a cunt because he just said that I deserve to be where I am. But like, as soon as you understand that, as soon as you have that clicking moment where you're like, shit, like I just haven't done what's required to get to that goal. Once you understand that, you're going to be fine. You're going to be great. Like again, the most successful fitness coaches that I work with are super, super self-aware, and they have extreme ownership. Extreme at a obnoxious level as well. Okay, so 1, relentless clarity. 2, they're decisive under uncertainty. 3, they lead prospects in the sales process, clients in the delivery process, and team from an internal perspective. They track metrics like their life depends on it. They protect their energy and they take extreme fucking ownership. They're the 6 key characteristic traits that you need to carry if you want to be successful this year.